from Beckett. Call strike three and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call the Bank. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller for their last 7.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable.
Harper, 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Miller is there, 2 gone. Chris Miller. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 pitch on the way. Try it one more time for second. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here comes a 1-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Chris Miller.
It was strike 1. Put him behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready now on 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First pitch coming. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him.
To claw back from this deficit.
A 2-1 offering. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. The 2-2 coming. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Miller is right there, 1 down. And the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Chris Miller. Now here it comes. Opposite field to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here comes the 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitches high, the throw, and in fact there will be no throw. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run will score from second.
420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller. Now the pitch. Hard hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw. Chris Miller. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. And he will, in fact, just bluff a
You'll see that that's a few inches above the thumb. Balance, and you're letting your defense help you. You don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Chris Miller step in now in a big spot.
The outcome of the ball game.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3.
A lot more than that. He's going to pay a hefty price to make this catch. Let's hope he's all right out there because he took a pretty good hit when he ran into that.
Here comes a 1-2. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale.
Pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
In the air to right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way. Chris Miller, now the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Two. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Chris Miller, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting one there? And boy, just about overshot it. Chris Miller so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove. Chris Miller. First pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ozuna is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th.
A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller.
Really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Yelich comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Miller is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he is
figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners.
Now the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, a tough play. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And Chris Miller. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here, no errors. 1 man left on.
Guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Now on 3-2.
Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Chris Miller.
Really sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
So this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here comes a 2-2. In the air to straightaway center field. Miller is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back. Chris Miller.
Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2. That last one wasn't even close.
Now a check swing here. The 3-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. Chris Miller. Vargas waits on deck. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry. Thread at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this action.
And hold on there, he got him. Trying to swipe second. Chris Miller.
A pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Now here's the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Miller comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Chris Miller. Now the 3-1 home. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll reach first safely.
A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner. Going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron.